Sagittarius, hi, welcome to your reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any storm placement in your birth chart for the sign of Sagittarius. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you are interested in the Sagittarius, please try to remember that these are for the collective, so they are general readings. It will not resonate with every single Sagittarius and Crosswatcher out there. Please check your other placements and other Sagittarius readings on this channel. Take what resonates for you there. Leave the rest for someone else who may need those specific messages, okay? Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa. So please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. Helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. All of that being said, Sagittarius, we are now out of Mercury retrograde. So take that deep sigh of relief and keep it pushing, babies. All that being said, let's get right into this and see what's going on with your current situation. There will be no clarification for this reading, just something short and sweet. We will put you here, your person there, and the shared energy with this connection in the middle, okay? We will start this off with a romance angel with the shared energy. All right, Spirit, what is the shared energy between Sagittarius and their person, please? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, you both think that there needs to be some effort put in here, okay? On both sides. Open communication will be a great start for you, Sagittarius, especially being that retrograde is done. Now's the time to have those important conversations. All right, I will get these all out and then we will start. All right, Spirit, how does Sagittarius feel about their person in this connection, please? Okay, come on. Okay. How does Sagittarius person feel about this connection and Sagittarius? Huh. Okay, what's the shared energy between Sagittarius and this person and the thought on this connection? What are they both thinking but not saying? Overall energy for this reading is the King of Wands, Leo energy. Okay, then we're going to come over to you, Sagittarius, with the Six of Wands, Leo energy, the Devil, Capricorn, the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Okay, I thought I made a mistake. We're okay. Okay. For your person, they have the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo, the Five of Pentacles, Taurus, the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius, Shared energy, the Two of Swords, Libra energy. Justice, Libra energy. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus energy. So there is action and movement that you are putting into this connection here. Okay, Sagittarius, there is movement, there is momentum here. Overcoming challenges here, being mature about it, being very focused on what it is that you want in your life, your career, everything, just across the board here. Really standing in your power here, wanting to do whatever it is. But there is a lot of fire out here. There is a lot of wands here. You do feel very successful here, okay? You put yourself out there. You feel victorious in what it is. And I think for a lot of you, you feel victorious because you're allowing this, you are getting the reaction from your person that you seek, okay? And it builds your self-confidence here. Thus rubbing off your self-confidence on them. So you are allowing them to kind of really use your energy here. You know it's toxic, okay? You know it's not a good trait to be, you know, allowing them to take your energy here. But there could be some addictions here. You are sexually tempted by this person, and it's a shared you both are feeling that. You're very attracted to this person, but it's very codependent here. You view your person as being very codependent here, and it makes it difficult for you here, Sagittarius. It makes, you know, you feel wounded. They may speak a little careless with you. They may cause wounds when there isn't need to have it. But you're standing your ground. You're gearing up for whatever it is that they throw at you, okay? And that's going to make sense with this 10 over here on them, okay? You're setting up boundaries when it comes in this connection because of the toxicity here, or the drinking, or the addiction, or whatever it is that your person got going on. You're putting up boundaries to safeguard yourself to still have a little bit of success here, which is okay. But you're tripping on a karmic connection here, okay? There's karmic debts coming in. Your person is trying to be diligent here in working on the things that they need to be working on. They are trying to take the life lessons here. They think you don't see them trying. You don't see them trying to make the effort here when it comes to you. They do feel like that you've abandoned the whole situation here. The mindset is off here, and it's causing insecurity. Okay, your person, okay, you view them as toxic and codependent. They view you as, for lack of better words, causing financial ruin, like money. You're with them for money, and they've given and given, and now they're kind of struggling with trying to give you what it is that you're needing. Again, energies could be reversed here. Put it where it goes. But it is just, their mindset is not where it needs to be here. There's a lot of depression, a lot of sadness here. A lot of regrets, feelings like that. They drop their burden on you. They give you more responsibility. And they've carried a lot of stuff into this connection and baggage that they should have dropped and left in the past where it needed to be, but they carry it around with them. They can't see the bigger picture. You can't see the bigger picture of what this is supposed to be and what it's not. You both are being very indecisive because it's a difficult decision that is going to be very, very painful. You both have probably been trying to make the effort for a long, long time to make this come together the way that you both desired and wished it to come together. There's a lot of weighing options here, okay? Avoiding the situation, avoiding the complete and utter shutdown of this connection. But fairness and truth. You both want fairness and truth and balance to be restored. And once that balance is restored and the fairness and the truth of everything comes out, this decision isn't going to be hard. You're going to either decide to work on it and keep it together. You're going to decide to scrap it. You both are starting to understand the cause and effect method here. Okay? You both are reaping what you've sown here. But you both do want fairness and you both do want balance here in the truth and the clarity, okay, to come back in. But the lack of the vision of seeing things out long term, neither one of you can see it. Neither one of you can see it. You want to see the results without having to put the hard work in, the changing, the transformations on both sides here to alleviate that toxic energy and the wounds and the feelings of abandonment and bringing baggage, all of this. It's a lot. And you all want things to just snap and everything's fine without doing the work. Neither one of you can see a long-term connection here. It's what you both share. You both feel like you're making the effort. You both feel like you're weighing your options here. You both want truth and honesty, but I think once that truth and honesty comes out, it's not going to be what you're expecting here. Okay? But the vision to see it long-term, to see this through, neither one of you are seeing it. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, let's pull some love oracles. And this will represent your past, your current, or your future. It's up for you to decide where they go in your specific situation. Okay. For Sagittarius and their person, please, their current situation. Okay, signs and synchronicities, okay? Coincidence. Messages from the universe. You got breakup here. Walking away, ending separation. It's over. Reconciliation is poking its head out here. We'll take it just for gigs, but some of you may decide to reconcile. Some of you may just decide to break it up. But either way, it's divine intervention getting in the way. There's karma here. Like I said, karmic energies here. Yeah, again, addiction shows itself. So it could be as simple as you're just addicted to the person, okay? All right. Or addicted to the toxicity of it. Okay, for those of you who are going to be breaking up with this person or separating. Some of you probably already are separated from the situation. But let's use the timing oracle to see, when does this break up? It's worth the time. It's worth the time apart here. It's worth the time to separate. Okay? If you want to reconcile with this person, you have to let that separation, okay, or that non-communication, it is worth taking the time to sit this out and let it just kind of go at its own pace here. Reconciliation doesn't necessarily mean in 2 weeks, 2 months. It could be 2 years. It could be 20 years. It doesn't matter when reconciliation happens, when the second chance comes. Okay? But let's see when, for some of you, when this reconciliation will be. Okay, yeah, it's time to let it go. Okay, having this reconciliation is not what is needed here. It's time to let it go. Okay, let this breakup happen. It's worth the time apart. And once that time apart, and when this conversation about reconciliation comes up, you're going to know it's time to let it go. Okay, it is time to let this connection go. Is just very heavy and toxic. You, Sagittarius, are trying to put movement on you and what it is that you're doing. So you, that overall energy of standing in your power, getting up, moving, doing the things that you want. Yeah, you're aware you're wounded and that you're struggling, but you're going to push through. But you're allowing the attachment here, the addiction, the temptation, the seduction of this person, which has kind of got you feeling that heaviness here. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I have. I hope it helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I will see you in the next.